Hi guys, I haven't posted for quite some time, but family kind of gets in the way, doesn't it? So this is my heaven and earth. You'd have seen on my last video just pictures of what I'd been up to. I just wanted to say this is now nearly half complete. This is how I've been doing it. I've been cutting, well, I haven't. Tracy's been cutting 10 by 10 strips of the plastic protected canvas strips, and we halved it down the middle, as you can see. And then what she does, she comes on a Thursday and we're going to measure up, which is tomorrow, the rest. As you can see, my little setup, but as you can see there, 10 by 10, 10 by 10. So that'll all be cut tomorrow, so I can start the rest of the heaven and earth painting. I'll show you properly in another video, in another clip, same video, different clip, once I've completed this, but I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it. I'll also be borrowing Tracy's X-Acto knife, I think it's called, once I've finished, to cut the excess glue from around the canvas. This is my little setup: my sweet tea, my coffee, snack, my pills, all my little pots that I need, because this is confetti heaven. If you love confetti, get this. If you don't do it, because you need every single one, near enough in every single line. There is no block colouring, as you can see here, even though it's blues. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different blues just in that little bit there. Same with these. Different oranges for the sand, different greys, different greens, blacks, browns, and right at the end, 2 purples. Don't get it, but it works. It does work. So this is how I've been going along, 10 by 10s. So the first section was from there to there, and then this section I'm now continuing. So what I'll do next is I will count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be roughly there. Count it again. I always have to use my tweezers. Right, I was doing it left-handed. Left-handed just doesn't work. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, like I said, there's my 10 line, and then I'll go up to this is Pattern Keeper. Again, Tracy showed it me, which is amazing. So I'll go over to here, and then I'll move, because that's what I've just done. So I'll move that, so that's in screen. So that's my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These dark lines aren't always correct, so it's better to, like I'll show you back down here towards the end of here, that is actually a 10. But because it's a page break, they've got the big thick line, so it's very confusing. So what I tend to do is just leave it like that, so I know that is my 10 square, but I'm not there yet. As you can see, very, oh sorry, you'd gone down, very confetti. If you didn't see that, I'll go back. I was just saying that is the 10 by 10 square, and that big line is a page break, so you've just got to make sure you've counted. So I'm now here. So this is my 10 by 10 square, and I've only got a few in there, which is, I'm quite glad. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's only 8 colours in that one, which is really good. Really, really good. So that's what I'll do. I'll then do that, and then do that, and carry on all the way along until I've finished. Once I've finished, I will then get rid of all this for you, and then I'll pan out and show you half of the heaven and earth, All Cats Go to Heaven. It's took me, I think, 3-4 months. I started this just after Christmas, because Christmas and table, no, did I start it before Christmas? I'm going to have to go and have a look on my videos now and see when I started this. I can't remember. It's been that long. But I'm enjoying it. And then after I've done this, I've got a crochet that I'm going to be doing for a 13-year-old. He'll be 14 in May, and he wants me to do Sonic, so that's going to be fun. Alright, I'll speak to you in a minute. Right everybody, I'm back. It's been about 25 minutes of me completing that section there, and it looks so pretty. For those that don't know, this is what I'm doing. This is what the end product is going to look like. As you can see, it's a Heaven and Earth Designs Mini All Cats Go to Heaven. I went onto their page, I bought it. You download it as a PDF. I don't do technical jargon. I then printed it off. You get lots of pages. It gives you your DMC codes, what colour it should be, your symbols, and then an actual colour. I then went on to AliExpress and Smith's Beads, and then, because it also gives you the quantity, not on this one, but on, so that's the first lot, that's the page, there it is. On this one, it actually gives you you've got your type, so your DMC, your colour one, and how many full drills you need. Because it's a full cross stitch, these are cross stitch people generally, you only get full stitches, which is easy to do diamonds, because they're full diamonds, not like cross stitch where you've got back stitch, half stitch, and all the other knots that they make pretty patterns in. So that's all the information. So number one, I needed 45, so then I know it's a white, so then I go through all the drills on AliExpress or Smith Beads, find a white, because you never get a number one, and then you just order them. So that's how I ordered it. I did the same for the canvas, stuck. I went onto AliExpress, and because in your information that you print off, you've got your height, your width, so you know the whole thing's only 89 colours. It feels a lot more than 89 colours. It really does, but it's amazing, and it's going to be amazing. You know I like cats. Kitten season is close. We're in March, so I'm expecting phone calls any day to say people have handed in kittens that they found, so they'll be uploaded. This is another thing that I've been using. Again, Tracy showed it me. It's called Pattern Keeper. So downloaded that. You get the first month free, and then you pay, I think it was $7.99, and that's it then forever, and you get automatically updates. So you go into it, and there's that's what I've completed. So I've done just over 6 pages so far. I've got other 6 to do. It's amazing because you've got the key, so you can see for 318 it's a grey-ish, I'd say it was grey, an arrow pointing down, and I've got 1,130 left to place. I'm liking that number up there. Only 305. I like, oh, only 167. Brilliant. You then go over here, and it tells you how many stitches you've done today. So I've done 1,600 diamonds. I'm 49% complete, so really chuffed with that. And then you've got how many in total. That's better. How many in total, and how many you've done. So that's what I've been using, which is a lot easier than when I started with, not that one, with that, because that's what you've got printed off. I then went to the local library and I enlarged it, which was a lot easier, but as you can imagine, it's hard. It is hard. So when Tracy said, oh, have you seen this? I'm like, oh, you've just saved me hours and hours. So brilliant. That goes away. Come on. Thank you. I've got it on an old tablet, so it's not as up to date as I would like it, but it works. Stay like that. So that's that. So I'll just turn that off, and then spin you up here. And that's it so far. I'll come back a bit more. So yeah, the canvas came within, I'd say, 2 weeks of ordering it. I think it looks good. I still think that looks like a whale, but it's supposed to be a cat. I'm not sure, can't see it. I see a whale. But you've got the two people down here in the shadows, the waves, all the pretty flowers. Absolutely beautiful. I thoroughly enjoy doing it. So this canvas came pre-squared, which is a lot easier. The lines aren't that great. They're supposed to be 10 by 10 grids, but I find it quite hard to follow. So that's why I asked Tracy to cut for me, so at least they're 10 by 10. The drills are amazing. I've had very, very few dodgy drills, dead drills, half drills, bubbles. Very, very few popping as I'm running my hand over. Very few at all. As I say, there's one there. But yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, so when me and Tracy get together for our craft day, she brings her X-Acto knife, and then she will do that to the whole, well, top section. We haven't got enough time. We have got time, but we chat and we have lunch, and we ain't spending the whole day, 6 hours, because it's a lot of concentration. It's a lot of making sure everything's precise. So that's it at the moment. Heaven and Earth, all cats go to heaven. Looking really, really good, if I do say so myself. So anyone wanting to do a Heaven and Earth, go for it. It is brilliant. As I said, this one's a lot of confetti, getting the steps right and getting the different waves and the skies, but it's worth it. Definitely worth it, and I can't wait to get this framed, which is going to cost a fortune, but I don't care. Get it framed and put on my wall. Yeah, thank you very much. Leave any comments or anything else you want to know. I think I've said everything that I do with it, what I've used, and I will Mod Podge it afterwards, but I don't really think there's going to be a need, because it really is, it's so shiny, but there's no popping or nothing, so I don't know yet. I don't know. Alright, thank you very much. Bye.